Hello, I'm Heather. Today I'm going to be making a meatloaf using the onion soup recipe, and it's going to be very yummy and flavorful. I'm going to start with about 1.25 pounds of ground beef. You can adjust that if you need more or less. You can kind of just adjust the ingredients a little bit. The good thing with a meatloaf is it's not an exact science, so you can kind of vary the things you put in it. So we're going to start by breaking up this ground beef so that it's not so much of a blob to put our things on top of. That'll make it mix in a lot easier. After we get this softened up a little bit, we're going to start by putting in 1 egg. Now this is for about 1.25 pounds of ground beef. So if you want to use 2 pounds of ground beef, you'll want to put in 2 eggs instead of 1. I'm going to put in 1, and then I took some saltines and ground them down. So you're going to want to put in about 1 cup of saltine crumbs or any kind of cracker crumbs, 1/2 cup of water, and then you're going to want to put in the package of soup mix. Now this is the Great Value brand. You can use the Lipton onion soup brand. Either one will work just fine. Then I'm going to put in about 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I use Worcestershire sauce in about everything I use ground beef for. It just gives it such a nice flavor. And then the ketchup is going to be done to taste. I like to put in about 1/2 cup of ketchup. I'm going to stir this up a little bit here first and see if I can get things mixed in a little bit before I use my hands. You're just going to want to make sure you get everything incorporated. And then we'll set that aside and we'll get our pan ready. I like to use a 9x13 baking pan, and I just put some foil down for easier cleanup and then spray it with some cooking spray. I like to use a pan like this instead of a loaf pan because I don't like the grease to sit on top of my meatloaf, and I usually have greasier burgers, so this works best for me. So I'm just going to shape it in a loaf so that it bakes evenly. And that'll go in a 350-degree oven for just about an hour, between 50 and 60 minutes. And here's what it looks like all done with our baked potatoes for supper that night. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you back next time.